he doesn't know he has a crush on me yet. That's the other fantasy. And in this one, obviously nothing ever happens between us. Except for maybe we like jerk each other off once, I think. And then like we never talk about it. And I don't tell anyone. It's a secret we keep for the rest of our lives. And then when we're like 80 and we're in the same retirement home, see each other again and we're like, I've missed you. Hey, baby. I've missed you. And he's like, oh, yeah, after we stopped being friends and everything got awkward, I got a wife and kids and I really love them, but it wasn't the same as when I used to live with you, Liam. It wasn't the same. And I missed you, and I'm glad that we could see each other again in this old home that we live in. And I'm like, oh, do your parents pay for this old home? Do they pay? And they're like, oh yeah, part of it comes from my whatever that thing is called that you save up. Part of it comes from that. But yeah, they like chip in every now and again. They like buy me a couple things. They're really nice. I'm like, oh, that's really sweet. You know, I never had kids. You know, and I always sort of had this fantasy of having kids, but like at the end of the day, I knew that I never really liked them, and I'm solid in that. And he's like, yeah, dude, you missed out on a bunch, but honestly, if I could do it again, fuck them kids. Fuck them kids. No, I don't think he would say that. I think he would truly love his kids. I think he would love his kids, and he'd be like, no, that's so valid. And he'd be like, you should meet them. I think they're great. And I'd be like, oh, I'd love to meet them. And then I'd meet them, and he'd be like, this is my friend. We used to be roommates all the way back. And they'd be like, Dad, are you bisexual? And he's like, nah, we just used to be roommates, and we used to be like really close. And like it's really great I'm so glad I see him again. And he's like that. And then we start hanging out a bunch in this old person's home, and like we're kind of flirting a little bit, but not flirting with a little bit. And obviously we tell each other about all the other hookups we have, and I tell him like, you know that that straight guy, not straight, had sex with him last night. Because you know how old people are in old homes. Fucking. And then one day I know that old people have like a bedtime or something, but I imagine we're like out one night, just looking at the stars, having a cheeky wine. Sorry about the burp. Having a cheeky wine, and then and we're like on the grass, so we're like really close next to him, and then he like leans over, and then like you have that look and he has that look in your eyes where he's like, oh, he's gonna come over and kiss me, and he does, and then it's like cute. And then at first he's like, look, I don't know what this is, I don't know what I want from you, but like, can you not tell anyone about this? And I'm like, hey dude, the only person I'm going to tell you about this is you. And also my best friend Ella, who also lives here with me. I'm sorry, but she's going to know. And he's like, no, that's so fair. No, I wouldn't expect. And then I go to Ella, and I'm like, oh my God, you'll never guess what happened. She's like, you fucked him, didn't you? And I said, yeah, I fucked him. And then we call Amy, and she's like, oh my God, what happened? And I'm like, girl, put it on speaker and get Josh on the phone. I fucked him. They're both like, oh my God, you fucked him. I knew this was going to happen. And we were like, oh my God, I'm old and fucking people. That's the fantasy. What? I'm crazy. I'm literally crazy. Anyway, I was talking about that because I wanted just like a straight roommate that I can fantasize about. That's it. I just want some guy.